Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm unboxing one of the second to last flower compacts that I need to complete my flower shape Polly Pocket set. This is of course one of the vintage Polly Pockets. So without further ado, let's open this up. Oh, this is a beautiful color pink. It's actually very vibrant. It's like, I think it's coming off more like a dark fuchsia on the camera, but it's very vibrant. I have my popcorn here and it's a similar color, maybe a little brighter than the popcorn. So pretty. The logo is a little bit scratched, but I got this for such a good deal. I really don't even mind. This is one where if it weren't for the flower shape, I don't know if I would have had it on my wish list, but it's a flower shape and I know I eventually want to have all of the flower shape vintage Polly Pockets. So this is from 1990. Here you can see the Bluebird Toys logo. We've got the floral shape. Then when we open it, we've got Mr. Fry's Restaurant. It's one of the more simple compacts. I believe the front door is the only moving piece. And it comes with two characters. So let me go ahead and show you guys the characters. This is so awesome how they wrapped it here. I appreciate that. Wow. We have some really nice detail in her face. She has like her full eyelashes and nose. Her nose is very interesting profile. Wow, okay. Eyebrows and her lips. This might be the only character that I have with this face. I don't know. Comment down below if you know of any other characters that have this face. It looks pretty unique. So she has short blonde hair. She has a little side part there. She has a white hat or handkerchief, or I'm assuming it's a hat, on her head. And she's kind of dressed in like this, some kind of waiter's uniform, I think it is, with, I don't know if this is just like a black and white dress or if this is supposed to be some kind of apron. So we have a black and white outfit, white shoes, and then since it's called Mr. Fry's Restaurant, I'm assuming this is Mr. Fry. Looks like I need to do a little bit of cleanup on this guy. So, he's looking like a chef. He has a white chef's hat. He has a very interesting face. Again, I don't think I've seen this facial expression on any other character. He has a mustache, two little lines for his chin, and then his eyelids are very pronounced. Like, I don't know, is he tired or something going on there, but you can see his eyelids and then his eyebrows. So he has a black bow tie and he's wearing a white suit with a little jacket. You can see his collar there as well. And he has black shoes. There we go. And his shoes, you can't really see it too well maybe. It says BBT, Bluebird Toys, and copyright 90, since this is the 1990 set. We have the compact, so let's start at the top. It looks like we have a kitchen area here. The whole background of this piece is kind of like a yellowish, like a off-white tan color. I think I'll have a bunch of cleanup to do with this one. Maybe I should clean it first. Okay. that was my experiment of alcohol on a sticker. It looks like it dries fairly quickly actually, but I don't want to ruin that, so I'll just go around. That won't come off. Yeah, there's definitely something going on here. In the upstairs area, we have a little kitchen. We have a cute little pink stove here. Check that out, so cute. And then we have some pink frying pans, and I think it's a microwave. I don't know what kind of kitchen this is, but I'm pretty sure that's a microwave, or maybe it's a toaster oven or something else. I don't know. What do you guys think? And then we also have a chair here, so maybe that's for like the break area for the employees. In the lower section, this middle section's pretty interesting. We have some symmetry going on here. There's two paintings on the wall. To me, this looks kind of like our characters, so Mr. Fry and the other lady, maybe she's the waitress. So very interesting that their pictures are on the wall. There's also a fireplace in the middle with a little clock. There's a pink flower here with a blue inside. And it's also in a flower pot of some sort, but that's not painted, which is kind of a bummer, but that's okay. There's also a green bottle, maybe of water, on each table. And then this little table has a cup. And then there are two green lamps above each table. Each table also has one pink bench and one blue bench, and the tables are blue. At the bottom level, this looks kind of like the entrance, maybe. I don't know, there's a door here. There's also a door below it, like the actual door to the restaurant, so I'm not so sure what this part is. It kind of looks like the entrance again. So there's like these two bushes or trees with flowers on them, and then a pink and blue door. So we have this really cute like blue stair runner that goes down the middle, and on both sides of this we have this really cute little display of food. So I don't know if this is maybe like the area of the kitchen where all the food that's ready to come out of the kitchen is waiting to be picked up by the waiter, or if that's kind of like a buffet. So, but we do have some food. We have white, pink, and green colors that are painted on details. Very cute. I always love when there's like painted details, especially food. It's so adorable. And then on the right hand side, we have the cash register. Looks like a memo or a notepad, a phone, old school phone, maybe like some other paperwork over here. And look at these adorable little pink chairs with this blue cushion and kind of like a light lavender color polka dots, which I think are maybe the cushions, you know, those upholstered cushions that go on chairs. Upholstered chair cushions. I think that's what that is. And then next to this chair, I think that's like a purse or something. So there's a little blue purse there on the floor. So cute. And then there's two tables that have, I think, actually not matching food. They all have some slight variation of food on the table. So we have the blue utensil or silverware place settings. We have maybe what is a salt and pepper shaker, and then two plates on each table. That's adorable. Then we have the door here. So the door is kind of like a light sage green color. And okay, so I always thought this center portion was like a painted and sculpted detail, and it's not. This is like a paper sticker. I don't think it's a sticker. I'm pretty sure this is paper that's like glued to the bottom of the compact. Same with this wallpaper back here. So I don't know, I was a little disappointed by that, to be honest. I really like this rug detail. That is probably the most attractive detail in this compact, other than the little food details. So I really like this crescent moon with the star and like the tassels of the rug. But I really thought this was painted. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed, but maybe I'm just being a little too particular. Although I have seen this set go for a hefty price, and I feel like that should be painted for the price that it sometimes goes for. I'm just glad I didn't pay that price. Like, I didn't pay $80 for this, you know. I think I paid less than $40, so I'm fine with that. Let's go ahead and look at what we have in terms of pegs for poly figures to stand in. It looks like we just have these two that are kind of connected to the tables, so that's interesting. There's no spot to stand in the kitchen area. He can sit in this chair if you'd like to do that. You guys know I don't like to have my figures sitting too much because they might get loose. But let's see what it looks like. It's actually a little awkward with the hat, so maybe the seat's more for this figure. There's, oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, there's actually a lot of places to sit in this compact, just not any really good standing spots. Actually, that's not very good for her either, so maybe they are, I feel like the set maybe should have come with like customers. I don't know. Maybe like a couple people that would just sit at the tables up there would have been really cute. So, but yeah, I don't know. Like, do you guys think this is part of the restaurant as well? Like, there's 2 levels of the restaurant? Or is this like their house? I don't think they would have 2 tables, but there are portraits of them hanging, so it's very interesting. I might read up a little bit more about the set, like trying to find what the packaging said, just for fun, just to see if I'm missing any backstories here. This one is fairly simple, but it does have some really cute painted details. I really like the kitchen. I like this kind of cozy dining area. Of course, I love the plants and the food details over here. The little chairs are super cute, and the food on the tables, such a nice detail as well. I do wish that rug was painted, or, you know, sculpted relief, kind of like the food, and then painted would have been super cool. And then maybe just a couple extra areas for them to stand throughout the compact for playing purposes. And like an extra figure, but I could also just take a figure from another compact and do a little crossover, so that's not too big of a deal. Let me know down below in the comments what you guys think of this. If you know of any backstories that I might have missed, please also comment down below. Thank you guys as always for watching, and I will see you in the next video.